I was trying to think of something funny or witty to say before starting this video, but all I can see is how my bed's not made in my background, and it's distracting, and I know it's going to be distracting for you guys, so enjoy a time lapse of me making my bed. Okay, that's way better. Hello ladies, welcome back to another video on my channel. It's been a very interesting week for me. We had a hurricane that was set to hit Florida, but then just completely missed us. But everyone was going crazy. Everyone thought it was going to be the end of the world. There was miles and miles of people lined up outside of gas stations. The whole city was out of gas. The whole city was out of water bottles. And it was just the whole stressful time. And it's just really funny because, you know, the large part of hurricane increase happening is due to climate change. And then everyone buying gasoline and water bottles, it just seems so counterproductive. Like, who are you helping? And then nothing happened. Nothing ever happens. Anytime there's a storm warning in Gainesville, we just get a little bit of rain and then maybe our power goes out for a few hours. Like, nothing ever bad happens. So I'm very fortunate about it. Obviously, I feel very lucky, but it's just silly how everyone freaks out. Maybe I should be more prepared. Maybe I'm just whining for no reason, but it just seemed like everyone's freaking out for no reason. But due to that storm, we did get a 4-day weekend, which I feel very rested from. I'm very happy that I had it. I started watching Mindhunter with my girlfriend on Netflix. It's such a good show. Like, we're almost done with the second season. I'm literally obsessed with it. I love true crime. But yeah, so it's been like a really, really good time for me. I feel very rested. I have a day off of work today. And yeah, I'm just sitting in front of the sun shining through my window, feeling really, really good today. So I thought I'd sit down and make a video. I wanted to kind of talk about my mental health. I feel like it's really an important topic that I talk a lot about on my YouTube channel, and I kind of want to talk to you guys about how a certain thing going on with me. So I started journaling. My therapist recommended. He really wanted me to be more mindful of myself, be able to chart my thoughts, chart my experiences, and chart why I'm thinking the way that I'm thinking, and maybe in some aspect it would help. And so I thought it was a really great idea. I've always wanted to kind of have a journal my entire life, but every time I do, I never write in it, and I always use the paper as scrap paper for like little notes that I have or a little to-do list, but I never had like a real journal. So I thought that this would be a perfect opportunity, so I bought one at my bookstore, and yeah, I just started writing in it and like writing the time and writing what I'm feeling during that time of my life. And it's been a really, really cool like experience doing this. It's been really eye-opening to just be able to see what I'm most focused on, what's been stressing me out a lot, because sometimes I'll be sad or I'll be manic and I'm not sure why I'm feeling that, but to be able to write down exactly what I'm feeling, I feel like it's opening my eyes to see the big factors that are making me feel that way. And I find that there's 3 things that are really stressing me out a lot. The big thing is my eating disorder. I've talked to you guys a little bit about how I've struggled with disordered eating, you know, growing up throughout my whole life, and it's affected me a lot. And if you guys want to see a video kind of going more in depth in that and how I'm feeling with that lately, I definitely would like to make one because I think it's important. I definitely still find myself doing unhealthy things, feeling unhealthy about my body, and it can get really overwhelming sometimes. So I really want to talk about that in the future. Another thing that I write in my journal is I talk about my dissociation a lot. I struggle with disassociating. I never feel like I'm in real life. I feel like I'm in a dream, like I'm in this bubble, and I felt that ever since transitioning, and it feels really overwhelming because I don't know why I feel this way. I don't know why I'm never in the moment. I'm never present, but I constantly am never grounded. I feel out of body. Sometimes I can't even recognize myself. It's a weird thing that's happened to me. And I know a lot of it has to do with me transitioning and just, you know, this whole identity change. It's a lot, and it can stress people out, and it can be a stressful moment, especially when a lot of people in my life haven't been supportive. So I've dealt with a lot of disassociation, and that's definitely stressed me out. And the third thing is a thing with my endocrinologist. She did something to me that was really traumatic, and I'm really, really stressed about it still. It still affects me today, and I write about it the most in my journal. So yeah, those 3 things are things that really, really affect me a lot. But today I wanted to kind of read an entry that I put in here the other day that was kind of like an outlier. I was watching an old video of myself. I was in the marching band my junior year of high school, and I was watching it back, and I was looking at myself, but I just just didn't recognize that person. Like, I knew who that person was. I felt connected to them, but it didn't feel like me. It was the weirdest feeling. And I've never been able to put that feeling into words until I kind of like just charted it in my journal really quick. So I thought it'd be cool to kind of read you that and kind of talk about my thoughts about that. So I wrote, something so weird happened. I found a video of me in high school and I had the oddest sensation. As I looked at myself, I felt like I saw someone I knew rather than someone I was. I can't believe that it was me, nor do I believe it could have ever been me. I feel crazy. Mood, confused, upset, lost, and anxious. And I did feel really lost because I was looking at someone and I just couldn't identify that as me. And it's not like I didn't know that was me, but it just didn't feel like a person that I was. Because I've been living as myself for the past 4 or 5 years, that seeing that person, I just felt really sad. It was like a friend that had passed away. And a lot of times I do struggle with like thinking back at like my previous life and feeling like, I lost a lot because I came out. Did I make a mistake? Do I have any regrets? And I don't regret transitioning at all, but it can be really hard knowing that, I made a decision that will forever affect me. That's always going to stick with me. Like, what would my life have been hadn't I transitioned? So when I look back, I just feel mostly sad because I know my only choice in life was to transition. So I shouldn't be thinking of those what ifs or like, what if I didn't I can't be thinking of that because this was my only path in life. And this was always going to be my only path in life. Whether I had done it younger, older, it was always going to be what I was meant to do, who I've always been. Because I was looking at that person wasn't a person. That person was trying to be someone that they weren't. And so it gets really like emotional because I remember the attitudes, the things that I used to do, how I used to treat people. And it was all because I was mimicking behavior. I was becoming someone that people wanted me to become. I thought I had to be this person. And I've grown so much since 17. I've learned so much. I've become a better person, I believe, because of my transition, because I'm able to be who I've always known I was, not having to feel scared of any scrutiny because I'm fitting this mold that other people want me to put me in, where I'm afraid that people are going to clock me as a trans woman. Like, I'm not trying to hide who I am. I feel more authentic now. So seeing this person, I felt really bad. I was looking at them and I'm like, this person truly, like, this person died when I came out, and that's just how it is. I know a lot of people, whenever they come out, the big thing they said is like, I'm still the same person. I'm still the same person. I can happily say that I'm not the same person. But when I look at my older self, I can say that that is not a person. That is not a person living a life. That's a person afraid to live a life. That's a person that's always going to be afraid. And I hate that feeling. I hate that person because I was constantly kept in this box. And so it kind of goes back to me having a lot of memory problems, me just associating a lot, has to do with this disconnect of who I was, who I am, who I'm becoming. And it really affects me a lot. And this might not make any sense, and I might just be rambling for no reason, but I have been feeling this weird feeling where I'm looking at older pictures of myself, older videos, and I don't even want to identify with that person. I don't even want to say that I'm that person. I don't want anything to do with the life that person lived in, because I truly don't think that was ever me, and that I can ever continuously live a life that person created, because I have so many different beliefs, so many different ideas, and I'm able to express myself in such a completely different way that person would have never allowed me to. So by letting go of that, by killing off that person, I'm able to be who I am and be happy. And so I think that it's a weird kind of feeling, like, do I mourn for this person? Do I mourn for how I used to be? And I think the answer is I don't need to, because I'm so much better now. That it was, a lot that person did got me to where I am today, but I just don't feel like that is me. So I'm looking back, looking at those videos, and I don't remember them. My head does this mental block where I just can't associate myself in that time period anymore. And so I feel bad because a lot of friends will bring up old memories they had with me, but I just don't associate with it. My head doesn't connect the dots, and I forget, and I have a really shitty memory because of it. So it's been this weird thing where I'm still trying to figure out, but I don't feel connected with me, the old me, because I've gone through so many changes, because I've enlightened myself so much that I don't want to be that person. And it's weird because, like, people, I'm not afraid to be trans. I'm not upset that I'm trans. Kind of low-key upset that I'm trans, but I'm not, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not upset because of it. It's just I'm not that person anymore. I'm not that person. And so when I look at those videos, when I look at me fucking playing the vibraphone in marching band. I can easily say that I was someone that everyone wanted to me that wasn't a person. And so it's really a weird sensation. And if you aren't trans, I can't even describe how that feeling is. And I'm not sure if any of you guys have that feeling, that same feeling. When you look back at old pictures, how does it affect you? Does it hurt you? Does it make you feel odd? Does it make you happy? I'm really interested because the growth of my podcast had a lot to do with my Instagram and posting a lot of like transition pics. So it was like a lot of befores and afters, and finding those old pictures hurt me a lot because I just didn't want to put myself next to someone I wasn't. And maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I am mentally ill, like all the comments say, but it's just how I feel. And it's a weird feeling and sensation. So let me know if you guys have experienced anything similar to that. But yeah, it is very difficult kind of looking back at my old self. And I don't know, not wanting anything to do with them. Let me know what you guys think because I'm really interested. Am I the only one that has this feeling? Or do you guys kind of get what I'm saying too? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys liked, getting an insight into my head through like a little journal entry, let me know. I'll do more of them because I do write a lot and I try and, do this every day where I write a little bit about certain things. Like I said, some of them are more deeper than others. Some of them kind of affect me more. So it might be harder for me, or I might still be trying to work through some certain things. So yeah, let me know if you want to hear certain topics or anything like that. If you have any video recommendations, video ideas, let me know because I need more ideas because I want to start becoming more of a YouTuber and start posting more content. So let me know what kind of content you want to see. Leave all the suggestions down below. Also, I want to thank all my beautiful patrons for continuously supporting me. All their stuff is going to be right here. Look at these beautiful people. Acknowledge them. They're incredible. They keep me afloat every day. I'm so thankful for each and every one of them. So if you want to be a patron, link will be down in the description. You can support me there, or you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. All that stuff will be down below. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.